Before sound, there was vibration. Before vibration, there was listening. Not listening for meaning, not listening for answers, but a listening so complete that nothing needed to be said to be known. Before you learned your name, before the world taught you where you begin and where you are supposed to end, you were already held, not as a body, not as a story, but as a quiet presence woven through everything. This is the quiet that knows your name, not the name you were given, but the one beneath language, the one spoken before words were ever needed. You are not reaching for this quiet. You never were. You are arising within it, moment by moment, as it patiently recognizes you again and again. This quiet does not search when you feel lost. It does not withdraw when you forget yourself. It remains, steady, intimate, holding your shape without asking you to become anything else. It moves through galaxies and dust, through oceans and ash, through breath and heartbeat, and the tender pause between heartbeats. It is older than language, older than form, yet it lives entirely right here. You have felt it before, in the hush before sleep, in the ache of beauty that brings tears without explanation, in the stillness that arrives when effort finally collapses and something deeper takes over. That was not emptiness. That was being recognized. The quiet that knows your name has always been calling, not forward, not upward, but inward. Not toward becoming, but toward remembering what never stopped being true. When you listen without trying to hear, when you soften instead of searching, you begin to notice that the boundary between listener and silence was never real. The quiet does not arrive. It reveals. It is what remains when striving dissolves, when identity loosens its grip, when you stop asking who you are and allow yourself to be held by what you are. Every sound rises from it. Every silence returns to it. Laughter and grief, thunder and prayer, all are carried by the same gentle presence. The world does not rush because it is careless. It hums because it is alive. You are never meant to escape the noise of life. You are meant to feel the quiet that holds it. When the storm comes, listen deeper. When the world accelerates, sink beneath the surface. There, below thought, below identity, below time, the quiet waits, patient, unmoved, unbroken. It is the sound of stars expanding without effort, the whisper of roots finding water in darkness, the gentle agreement between light and leaf. It is awareness recognizing itself in every form it takes, including you. And then, slowly, unmistakably, you realize something that changes nothing, yet transforms everything. You were never unknown. You were never unseen. Existence is not built from matter, but from intimacy, from attention, from resonance. Everything that is vibration. And every vibration knows the same quiet truth. I am. When you rest in this quiet, peace is no longer something you chase. Stillness is no longer something you practice. You recognize yourself as the presence beneath all motion, the calm beneath all change, the knowing beneath all stories. The quiet does not disappear when you stop listening. It does not punish distraction. It does not demand belief. It simply remains, remembering you when you forget yourself. It is the gentle intelligence that breathes you into being moment by moment. And when you finally hear it, not as sound, but as self, you understand. There has never been silence. Only a quiet so complete it knows you by name. You are not separate from the universe. You are known by it. And this quiet, this living stillness, has always been calling you home. The quiet that knows your name is inspired by the poetry book, The Journey of the Epic Soul.